the final 6 minutes of this game. What's happening, everyone? This is Toyota Kings Postgame Live. Drapes and Morgan here. We'll get to the highlights. We'll hear from Coach Christie and the players. Give me your thoughts on seeing this unfold out there, Morgan.
I was thinking about our keys to the game. Yours was take care of the basketball. They ended up with 19 turnovers. Mine was same compete level as last game. And I even thought the way that they came into this game, I was like, ooh, I like this energy. I'm feeling it. And as the game continued, even when they had that fight, it felt like they were only up energy-wise when they were up, right? Or like when things were feeling good. And not even when the score was just up, just when things were feeling good or things were going well. And that just cannot be the mentality for this team. We've talked about it game after game after game. There's not a lot of room for mistakes. And just far too many mistakes and not going after the 50-50 balls at the end. It was like, who wanted it more? Right. It was obviously the Pacers.
Yeah, you look at the Pacers' offensive rebounding tonight. They had 10 offensive rebounds. Mind you, they didn't convert all of them, 11, but those are backbreakers. Factor in the turnovers, the offensive rebounds you're giving up. This is a Pacers team that's not good offensively, but you made them feel good offensively, I felt like, out there.
Yeah, no, that was a huge part of it. I mean, we were even looking at the stat of like, oh, the Pacers and their record is so much better when they score 120 plus. Yeah. They didn't even have to score 120. They ended up with 116, and, you know, they held the Kings to 105, and I just felt like there's so many missed opportunities and just weird moments at the end. Like, it felt like Russ was on fire, but then having so many defensive lapses where he was coming under a screen or just not going up on someone, and someone was knocking down Nembhard or whoever else, Mathurin, knocking down a big three, second chance opportunities. And so, like, it just seemed like it came easy for the Pacers at the end.
Yeah, all right, let's show you how this unfolded, because the Kings at one point, they were down 19 in this game, but they battled back. They fought back. I'm going to show you that right now. Morgan, I thought Russell Westbrook was huge to help this team battle back. You see him there with the steal.
Oh, my gosh. He was on fire. And I loved what he was doing with how he was pushing the ball up the floor, being aggressive. And, again, there was things defensively that he wasn't doing right, but then he'd bring the energy on the other end, whether it was finding his teammates, being aggressive, getting into the paint. And if they didn't have him in that third quarter to get back into it, I don't know what they would have done. But, Kyle, like, why didn't they keep feeding off of this? I just don't get that. Yeah, Precious Achiuwa gave Doug some good minutes. You see the bucket and the foul right there. Precious off the bench. He had 11 points. Kings outscored the Pacers 37-26 in that third quarter. And I'm thinking, all right, here we go. And even the start of the fourth quarter, it continued, Morgan. Yeah.
Like, it was a tale of two quarters, if you will, in the fourth quarter. First 6 minutes dominated by Kings, last 6 Pacers.
Yeah, and that's, I guess, when these moments happen and you see that the Kings have a roster full of veteran players, older guys, it's like they've been in these moments before. So there's no, oh, they're young, they're just trying to figure it out and learn through these moments. So once they get to the fourth quarter and another team's been there at the highest level, they know how to get it done. No, there's just none of those excuses. I think it's really when you're just using your eyeballs, seeing what you see, and what you saw was the Pacers going after those 50-50 balls. The Sacramento Kings weren't. And then on top of that, defensively, just doing the small things like going under screens and allowing the Pacers to get those second chance opportunities. Yeah, it was just frustrating.
Yeah, let's take a look at the crunch time tape. Remember, Sacramento was up 101-97 with about 5:57 left to go. We pick it up here 5:40. Nembhard, he got cooking, Morgan, in that fourth quarter.
And that's when things got tough, too. It's like you just need to know where he's on the floor. And right there, even Precious just putting a hand up. It's not good enough. I mean, how many times does he have to shoot in your face for everyone to realize it?
And then this time he goes to the cup. That made it 108-101. You're shaking your head right now.
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's like, look, Kyle, there was almost zero resistance there, and then right there, a second chance opportunity to a three.
Yeah, exactly. They missed it, but how about a third chance opportunity? 108-103 would lead to a Pascal Siakam bucket. This right here made it 110-103 as Siakam goes to the cup. Westbrook would answer back to make it 110-105, but then Nembhard, who had 12 points in the fourth quarter, stopped on the dime, hit him with the one leg. That made it 112-105. Your final 116-105 We can talk about the resistance defensively. I want to go to offensively. I don't care who you're facing. If you score 4 points over the last 6 minutes, you're not going to get it done.
Fair.
Why do you think they struggled offensively down the stretch?
I mean, there's obviously a lot of turnovers in this game. I think it just came to sloppiness. I think it came to not playing as fast as they were playing in that third quarter specifically. When we saw them get back into the game, a lot of it was because of Russell Westbrook, but it was because the pace was being pushed. They just looked faster. They were playing a different game. At the end, they were playing a whole different game once again.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the mentality shift. And it didn't even feel like the Pacers were making them feel deflated. It was like so self-inflicted so many times of them just not doing certain things.